Yes, what's good, everybody? Can you hear me? I'm hoping this is in action. New system. Spun my room round, that's why I've not been here for a while. I've been working. Another good result today. Yeah, can you hear me, John? Am I in earshot here? Nice one. Good result today, to be fair. Another good win. Get that badger in and on and over here. Get in there, Dan Noble. Yes, what's good? Good result today, isn't it? Mint first half. And then I thought we got a bit sloppy towards end at first half, really. I think sometimes when we're playing as well as we are and they're not really bringing anything, I think it can go a little bit, get a bit slack. You sort of come down towards their level, don't you? Towards the level that they're playing at. No name, yes, what you're saying, yes, what's good, man? Dropping back in, quick shit vid. I'm going to be online for half an hour, see what the boys are saying. The boys are back in town. We're going up and away. I truly do believe, you know, Farker's got it on lockdown, hasn't he, in this championship hype. And to be fair, he's never really had that opportunity when the Norwich went up to Premiership. They didn't really back him and stuff. I am proper team Farker. Freddie Mac, Leicester lost again. Yes, indeed. It was Sam Greenwood won it. We're at a free kick that Middlesbrough scored. I knew as soon as Leicester got beat, they'd go on a couple of bad ones. Same with like Tottenham today. I know we're on about total different things. No name, it was Greenwood. I thought it was, yeah. But yeah, there's they always do it. Teams like that always do it. You go on a really good run, and then you look like you're just running away with it, and then it does go a bit tits up pretty quick. So it's exciting though, isn't it? So it's good. So yeah, I thought Rutter was brilliant again today. I've said a few weeks ago I can't remember when he had that worldy performance and he was just like on absolute fire, everything he touched. But he is so skillful. I do actually think he can maintain that. So, legendary, really. I thought Dan James's goal, he took really well. Somerville is so dangerous going forward, isn't he? Farked in the mouth, says Jaggy Babs. Yes, indeed. He's a dude, isn't he? I do like him. I'm all for it. And I just like how he is in interviews and stuff as well, like the way he talks and the way he walks. Doesn't shirk his responsibility, but he still stands up for himself a bit and he'll give press a bit of shit back if they are sort of like pushing him in a certain way. So, yeah, it's looking good. Farky, what a man. Jaggy Babs. No name, I love him. He doesn't get carried away either. Yeah, that is, either way, that is true. Win or lose, he never really, goes on a rampage or he seems really like level-headed. I think he knows it's a long season as well, which obviously it is, but there's plenty to go at. I thought Roden played really well. I thought Cooper played really well. I thought they were a bit lucky with a couple of tackles that were going in. That fucking gadget came on. I can't remember what it was called, but he was giving it big licks, wasn't he? He was loving it. Loving it, loving it, loving it. My brother's gone to the game today, so I'm sure he'll be absolutely slurped up by now. Yeah, I don't know what stand he were in, but he might have been stood next to him. Freddie Mac, shamed on to him, Paddy can't score. I actually think that about Rutter a bit. He's a bit like, he's a bit rash in front of goal, isn't he? That one where he blazed it up at bar when him and Somerville linked up. But Rutter's link-up play is awesome. No name. I loved his long answer about Pero in the 9 and 10 role. Yeah, that was brilliant. That was his best moment. That was Facky best moment, wasn't it? And he said, I can't remember what he finished it on. He said something like, I know my business or something when it comes to forwards. And he is right. I do actually agree with that stuff. Like, because I was an advocate for just saying get Pero up top, slam him up top. But ultimately, if he's not the best, not that he's not, you are the best. But, it doesn't have to be the focal point of everything, basically, is what you were trying to suggest, which is true. And you've got to adapt when we do have good forwards. Rutter's proven himself to be really good link up, as a sort of target man, really. He does hold the ball up well and stuff in a different way. No names. Yeah, it was Edwards who were lucky to still be on pitch. Yeah, I know. That he was off his head when he came on. He was flying in all over the shop, which I don't mind. If it were one of our lot, I wouldn't mind. But they were one in on road and one, which, to be honest, commentators went a bit over the top with that tackle. They made it out as a 2-footed tackle. It was just a sliding challenge, really. Shit tackle, but didn't even get a foul for that, did we? So then I think he had a couple of goals at Gray. He had a couple of goals at Kamara. There were a big challenge went in on, I think it were on Kamara, and that, I thought that'd get pulled back. I don't know if it got a booking or not, to be fair, but no name. Thought the Plymouth captain moaned a lot. Yeah, their keeper's kicks were wildly bad, weren't they? Freddie Firpo didn't even get booked. I honestly, when he came on, I thought he'll be all right in Championship in terms of getting booked. And then he did that thing that he always does when he's like running back and right wingers getting forward. And he like gets on the back. He can't help himself. It's like Junior. Stop. But he didn't get booked. I was happy to see him back, to be fair. I think going forward, Firpo's a beast. I actually do. I think he's quite dynamic. And when he gets into opponent's box, he's really like sharp. So I do think it's quite good. And it's good that Firpo's coming back. I thought Byron played really well, to be fair. I think he's been a brilliant signing. Cheap as chips. Hopefully he's not injured. He seemed to look like he wanted to come back on, didn't he? So no name. Their keeper had about 4 kicks out on the. Yeah, it was horrendous. It was just shanking everything, wasn't he? And the pass backs to him weren't great. It was sort of like straight down his throat. But they were trying to work out on commentary whether he was right or left-footed. I don't think he can kick the ball. I think it's like that old school keeper when they just never got asked to do all apart from launch it, and they were so bad at it. It's crazy, really. That's all they do all day. Hit dead balls. You'd think they'd be able to send it. But yeah, it was bad. I didn't think they offered anything for the first 38 minutes, to be fair, and then they had a couple of chances. They nearly hit us on break quite early on. But it was not to worry about. Anthony, when he came on, thought Anthony was good when he came on. Nonto wanting game as much as Anthony. Anthony always sort of creates a chance, doesn't he? He always creates. He's always in and about the box. He's always in and on and over here, like looking to. I'm going to get upstaged here. There's a cat in my room. Yeah, he were a bit unlucky with that finish, to be fair, when he cut inside box. They're all really calm in box. That's one thing that's good about them. They're all ice cold, I believe. Like every single one of them. Somerville, Pero, Nonto, even Dan James, to be fair. Rutter, they're all really, really calm. Mark M. Byron would have been my man of the match had he played full game. Yeah, I thought it was brilliant. He was absolutely everywhere at one point as well, wasn't he? He was like playing right wing, playing up top. When he burst through, to be fair, no name. If I'm being harsh, Ampadu let his man go and Roden could have dealt with the cross, but a win's a win. Thought we were a bit guilty of overplaying in their box. It's probably a good shout, to be fair. There were a couple of times with that. There were one where James ended up having a shot, and I just thought there was actually Pero behind. I think it was Somerville, and Somerville should have either gone to Pero or just taken it on himself. But I thought Somerville, to be fair today, was extremely, what's the word? He wasn't greedy. Freddie DJ having a stonking season. He's a beast. He's been brilliant. I really genuinely hoped, because I didn't like him when he signed. Come from Man United, I didn't like his face or anything. He used to do my head in, look like a little knob. But yeah, he has been mint, and I really did hope he was going to be good. Bandy, Fornaski, how's it going, lad? Only injuries and suspensions can stop us winning this division. We're too good. I truly do believe we are going to put on a serious push, and I don't think we'll be looking towards playoffs, because early doors I thought at one point, we are looking towards playoffs here, but I can honestly see, I think Ipswich will fall away. I think sorry boys, I think Ipswich will fall away, and I think Leicester will go on a bit of a bad run. And they'll fall away as well. Oh, I'm going to have to sort this out. Yeah. Monster. Yeah, I think Leicester are still going to be good all season, to be fair, but I don't think they're going to be. I don't think they're going to just run away with league like everybody's sort of been saying, like we're at Burnley last year, like they did. I can't see that being the case. I'll just have a quick look at. I think we're about 9 points behind, are we? And they lost again today. 39, yeah, 8 points behind. 8 points behind both. Because obviously Ipswich has still been putting on a decent run. Won last 3 of the last 5. Both teams won 3 of the last 5. We've won 4 of the last 5. It's just a shame about them couple of little slip-ups, isn't it? No name, Ipswich and Leicester even, yeah. Leicester are still top, aren't they, on goal difference. Then Southampton, to be fair, just a point behind us. Preston, it's such a tight league, this league. It's crazy, isn't it? It's just that game against Sheff Wednesday and stuff. It's just such a shame, but it is what it is at this point. Mark M, team's right up our arse as well. That's going to be tight. Yeah, so I'm just looking now. It is Southampton a point behind. Preston 2 points behind. Sunderland 4 points behind. West Brom 4 points behind. Hull City 4 points behind. It's a crazy league. After 16 games to have so many teams like condensed. That's why you think people are pulling away a bit, but a couple of wins, a couple of victories, or a couple of losses, can drag you into shit, really. And there's always a team, mainly for playoffs, but they really push on, don't they, from 12th spot, they'll really push into it. Because from 15th, Millwall with 20 points to 4th is 10 points. So, that 11 places. It's a crazy league. I'm actually thoroughly enjoying it. When we went down, the problem with the Championship, Andy Fornesky, we don't need teams to lose with 3 points for a win. We only need them to get draws. Yeah. No name. The Championship is the hardest division to get out by far. It's so competitive. Yeah, that's what I was just going to say. So, Championship, the problem with the Championship is when you shit in it, it's awful. It's like the worst league ever. Like, to watch, it's just terrible. Like, if you're just mingling around like 17th and you're not going to really push on for playoffs towards end of the season, you're not really going to get relegated. It's just horrible. It's a horrible league. You just where are we this week and that. But when you're actually, it's like any level really. When you're decent in the league, it is good to watch, isn't it? And when you're expecting to win every single game that we turn up for, it feels nice. It feels good. And that's where we're at now. I do expect to win every single game. And it is the best thing since sliced bread. And it's mint seeing all players like how good they can be. Because a lot of people are now, I think people get a bit ahead of themselves saying Somerville's shouldn't be at this level and all that. Like, I'm not too sure about that. He didn't, I love Somerville. Chris Thompson, hey up, Jack. Have it. Hey up, laddie. Yes. Lego. But yeah, I think they've not found the level because I think they're better than the level, but it's such a huge step in it. We spoke about this before, like when we came up a few years ago. It's such a huge step, so you can dominate this league and then not really make that transition. Like Mitrovic, to be fair, I know he actually ended up having a decent season for Fulham one year, but it took him about 8 goals in Premier League before he had a decent season. Like it's a massive step up. It's crazy. So you can look like a world beater in Championship, and it is because you are significantly better than that level at that level. But I think I think about this a lot, to be fair. There'll be a lot of players in the Championship and in League One and stuff that are legitimately top quality footballers, but they just play a shit fashion of football, or they're told that the left winger they can't go and express themselves. All our players are in a pretty decent position where Farke's got a decent formula, hasn't he? And he can get the best out of everybody. And we do have like a core of a good side. And I do think football's a lot of it's about belief. I truly do. I think obviously the more money you spend and like you know where you're weak, and it's strengthening your weak areas, which is obviously the most important thing in football, in order to improve. But it's just intriguing Arthur Bushby, Ipswich, maybe Leicester slip up. I think they'll all start to slip up. Leicester got beat today, 1-0 to Middlesbrough. I think it was Sam Byron that scored, which is pretty mint. Top lad. Just having a look here. Yeah, Sam Byron, what man about? Sam Greenwood that scored. What a ledge. Put them to the sword. I just, mind you, they didn't start Vardy, but was Vardy injured or something? Where's that weasel? Oh no, he's not injured. Yeah, came off at bench, but yeah, I can't be on with Vardy, to be honest. Mark M, relegation could end up being a good thing for us in the long run. Feels like we're building something special. 100%, man. That's what I mean. If we've kept I know we felt like we lost a lot of players because we did, but ultimately a lot of them players just came towards, for the second season, didn't they? So it's not really, as much as we've lost them, we've actually gone back down to some of it, like the young players that we signed, like, Somerville. Obviously, Nonto stayed with us. Dan James is back and playing well. Then we've replaced Bamford, Rutter, and Perot's come in. That's like mint additions. Even Firpo coming back, that'll be mint. Spence will be mint when he gets back. It's looking mint. Arthur Bushby, Dan James, love you. He's been mint this season. I'm proper happy for him, to be fair, and I think he'll keep banging him in. I've been going on about him because he does go under the radar a bit, and I think people are a bit harsh on his end product. His end product has been abysmal for us. I'm not suggesting it hasn't, but this season it hasn't. And then any time he does deliver like a poor cross or whatever, it's suddenly Dan James again, and it's not. I don't think that's truly the case. I don't think that's where he's at. Bryn Jones, yes, just makes my weekend special. My cat's looking at screen, matching on. What's cat called? Cat's called Lola. She's funny. She's only young, like we've only just got her, but she's fucking demon, truth be told. Arthur Bushby, international break helping us as well. Yeah, I can't stand international break, but if it's gonna come at any time, it'll be good for us now. Good, genuine, and I'm banging on about Firpo, but there is something novel about him. I do like him. Dandy, we've got players that have spent 3 years playing against the best that the Premier League has to offer. We are too good. Well, that is the point, actually. Yeah, that's what I was sort of alluding to. That's a perfectly put, sir. Well done. It's like they've played at an extremely difficult level where they're not getting these opportunities, and now we're dominating games. They're literally just like in the zone, aren't they? So it's awesome. Arthur Bushby, Ipswich Town doing well still. Yeah, I do think they'll drop off though. I honestly do. I don't think they'll end up being second. I think it'll be us. I think it'll be us and Leicester battling it out, because I think Leicester have actually got a pretty decent squad and they've been playing really well. No name. With Spence back, it allows us to rotate Gray between midfield and right back. Yeah, I mean, Gray were really good today at right back, but I'm not 100% set on that. I don't know how good that is. Well, maybe it don't matter for his development. What do I know about developing a player? But well, when it's working, it's fine. And I feel like it's asking a lot of him to be versatile. Arthur Bushby 2-1. I'm happy. Yes. Arthur Bushby, we got better players than Leicester City. I think we have. I also do. I think, especially like I want Jerry out a bit with Kamara, but he's a beast. I'm all for it. Rodden's been brilliant. Stewick's obviously injured, but Cooper's come back in, and Cooper were good today. Aggressive as always. Jaggy Babs, you think the old guard will be gone at the end of the season? Cooper, Ayling, and Bamford. Yeah, I do. I think Cooper and Ayling. What age are we on here now with these two boys? I know they'll be 32 at least, won't they? I think they'll try and retire with us. Really, they're not going to go. Yeah, Cooper's 32, and Ayling will be similar, won't he? Ayling's 32. Yeah, I think them two will try and retire with us. But Paddy, I don't know. So how old's my man Bamford? Bamford's 30. So I think Bamford could potentially get another move, to be honest. I think it'll be in Championship. But if we went up, I think Bamford would definitely move on. Yeah, I do. Arthur Bushby, yes, if we go up, I'm assuming that's in reference to Jaggy Babs. Bandy, honestly, Minty, you have been missed. I've missed you all. I truly have. I'm back for another 10, 15 minutes. Arthur Bushby, Cooper may get a role at Leeds. Yeah, I think if he's keen on any type of if he wants to get into coaching or whatever, I do think Leeds will look after him, and I think we should. I know Cooper gets a lot of shit on here, but he's been a mint servant. I know he goes, ain't about being a mint servant. Like, I know, but I'm just, it's just observation. Arthur Bushby, been 3 good and loyal Leeds United players. True that. And we've had some mint times with them. The Bielsa days when we came up, the first year Bamford got a fortune worth of goals, which, nobody expected of him. It was a beast. It was awesome. He's been blighted with injuries, and he's a bit rash in front of goal. He's a bit wasteful at times, no doubt about it. But Rutter, it also looks pretty wasteful in front of goal, but nobody cares because he provides all the flair that anybody would ever require. Bandy Fornaski, let's not forget injuries and suspensions. We need the old guard. I'm enjoying them calling him the old guard. Enjoying that's stuck. Michael Pollard, whoa, you're alive. Both live and alive. Yeah, alive, kicking and well. Off to go see 50 Cent tomorrow, boys. Yeah, I sure am off to Birmingham. On the Slurpy Joes with my brother and me non-physical brother. Staying in this hotel, which is a pub, which doesn't look like the swankiest of establishments, but by Christ, it will do the job. I'm just hoping that bar's open when we get back so that we can just be a set of knobheads when we get... Not set of knobheads, but you get the picture. You know what I'm saying? You know where I'm going with that. Yeah, I'm going to do a video. I think I need to sort my room out. I've flipped my room round. So, Michael Pollard, good game, mate. Could do without nerves at end. I know. I thought that, to be honest, at end of first half, I just thought we were getting sloppy, and I was like, come on, boys. Let's not get wrapped up in a shit game here. And we had a couple of chances to pull away, didn't we, with third goal? I thought Anthony was a bit unlucky with that effort. Somerville running through. They were saying online, saying on commentary that they didn't think you were offside with that. I thought it was close. I thought he probably got it right. Well, it was a chick, actually, wasn't it? But she probably got it right. But he's so fast, it's hard to tell with Somerville. Arthur Bushby Rotherham next. Yes, indeed. No name. Wouldn't be Leeds without making harder than it needs to be. I know. Do it every time, don't we? Let's have a look here. Yeah, it just gets a bit... We always make it a bit like nervy, and then I think crowd get a bit, upon one. Rotherham have been shit as well. Don't bother them from Rotherham, but they've been there 20 seconds, so it's 3 points in it. Shouldn't have said that. That's in on 24th, so it's so shit that, innit? I can't handle fucking, what do you call it, international break. Does my head in. It's so boring. Arthur Bushby, 23rd December. Ipswich, Boxing Day. Preston, 29th. All live on Sky Sports. 3 in a row. Bosh. Take it. Bandy Fornaski. I'm still waiting for that single Wheezy. The snippet sounds fantastic. Thank you very much, sir. I'm a bit of a crossroads with it. I've got like 4 or 5 tracks that I should have brought out by now, but everything that I make new, I prefer, which is the curse of it. So, but I might go live on my other channel and just show you what I'm up to. Arthur Bushby, Sky Sports TV, love Leeds. It's the best thing for them. They must love it when we go down because it's an absolute cash cow in it, and they just whack us on constantly. It's good though, good for us. Although I do like it on this Leeds TV because it's the easiest stream to nick in the world. It's awesome. And you get to look at that bird's big norks as well. I've met her, forgot her name. I did this, I interviewed Nigel Martin at William Hill, and she was there, what she called Emma Jones, and she's fit, to be fair. She's fitter in the flesh than she is on television. I'm all for it. Got a bit stammery, got a bit sweaty on forehead, on brow. Jaggy Babs, Emma, yeah. She's nice. She's nice. She's very confident. She's very bubbly as the lass. Bubbly. Which she'd have to be. Do suppose. But yeah, it's a good win. 2-1. It's that Stoke game, such a shame. Norwich win, that was a mint game. Huddersfield battered them. Leicester mint against Plymouth mint. Well, mint for 38 minutes, and then just, to be fair, just did what we had to do. We still controlled the second half, didn't we? Arthur Bushby did Pereira first goal. No, first goal was Dan James. He scored second. Michael Pollard, can we squeeze Joseph onto the bench somehow? Firpo and Cooper worry me going forward. I don't mind a bit of Firpo, me. I think Cooper is fine for where we're at, man, at the minute. Especially if he's not going to be playing every week. I'm fine with that. Cooper's a decent defender. Jaggy Babs could just talk to about Leeds all the time as well. Yeah, I know that'd get on my tits a bit after a while, though. I couldn't end up just talking constantly about it. Like, I don't think I could handle somebody else's opinion in my house. It'd get on my nerves a bit because she would have a valid opinion, and that I'd struggle with it. Like, unless you just agree on all things football, and you would agree initially with her because you'd have ulterior motives, ulterior intentions, but then after time, it would start to the truth would start to come out. You can't subdue the truth. The truth always rises. What comes up must come out eventually. Bryn Jones, Eric Clapton, Lola. We could have scored 5-4-6 really. And that 6 minute of added time was killing me. Yeah, it was horrible, wasn't it? And it always is. Again, these games, so obviously we've got 3 points today, but the games where, like I think we're at Sheff Wednesday where it was just shit, 0-0. And it's like that. It's them games that I know it's awful to watch at the time, but like I'm watching it there, I'm just chilling out with a cup of tea watching it. And I'm not in like total panic mode because I know that the season's so long and these things are going to happen and stuff. But then it's when you look back, like, so you get towards end of the season and your panic mode is fully set in because you need to win every game or whatever, like last minute winners. Oh my God, I forgot. I've just had a total mind blank against Swansea. I can't remember his name, boys. That is mental. That's absolutely insane. Hernandez. Fucking hell, that's crazy. Yeah, when you're in total panic mode, and then that goal is like, it's enormous, but you get away with it, so it's all right. You don't mind. But if it push comes to shove and it starts to go a bit tits up, that's when you look back through the season and you're like, I should have been panicking at that moment. But you're just aware that there's so much to change, there's so much to go on. I am loving life in Championship, though, to the point where, I'm aware that we have to go up or the club becomes stagnant and, players leave and you will end up getting dragged into it every year and we'll be there for 16 years again. So we do need to bounce straight back up. But it is enjoyable just knowing that you're going to win every game. And I know we haven't won every game. We lost 3, but it's still, you still know that we should be winning every game. It is a nice feeling. It's joyful. Oh, what's everybody doing with their evening? Anybody out and about? Might see if my brother's about, to be fair, for a slipper. I don't know if he's off into Leeds after or not, but I need to get ready for work soon. Guiseley. Bandy Fornaski. I've been saying for a few years, Firpo is not a left back. I can't see that because this, whatever this says. Well, he's a Barcelona left back, isn't he? That's the type of left back they have, where they just don't defend and just constantly on ball. I mean, to be fair, when he first signed, I didn't even think he was good on ball, but he's good on ball. There's no doubt about that. And I do maintain whenever he's bursting into the box, he always looks like he's going to create something, sort something. Ampadu and Kamara are just solid at it as well. Like, they do make things tick. I thought James's first touch is, I don't know about improved, because I'm sure he's got an awesome first touch. It's just hard to. It was just that one where I think it was Gray pinged the ball forward and he put it straight into like first time ball into, I think it was Kamara, and it was like a 1-2 that they played. And that was lovely stuff. That, and he's so fast. He's absolutely rapid, isn't he? Like, he just backs himself constantly. To be fair, the 1-2s that we play in and around edge at box are awesome. We're constantly like breaking in. And Byram, I thought that was really, really composed when he got into the box and put Somerville in. Although Somerville were offside, but I wasn't sure about that one either, to be fair. But we needed that third goal, didn't we, just to shut up shop and take sting out of the game, really, but it never came. But, as much as we didn't get a clean sheet and we could do it, get as many as you can just for confidence going forward, it's also good to be able to hang on like we do. That also, if it had just been a piece of piss game, we'll just coast all the way through it. I don't really know what you get out with that. 3 points and just like on to the next one. But I think if there's a bit of, if we're managing to hang in for 20 minutes in each game, when the going does get tough and we have to do it against Leicester like we did the other day, they can do it and they're sort of like geared up to do it. So these are exciting times, but they are potentially traumatic times. But yeah, I'm going to be uploading a bit more next week, so do not fear. I'm going to find some time to do it, because I need to be uploading more. Right, boys, I'm going to do one, I think. It's been a pleasure. I'll drop in. I'm away. I'm in Birmingham Sunday, Monday. I don't think I'll be in any sort of state to do a video on Monday, but I might drop in on Tuesday, see what everybody's saying. We'll go from there. Yes, take it easy, everybody. And I'll, if I don't see you through the week, I'll see you through the window. Good win. Bosh. We're going up, boys. Let's have it.